Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl, just me, all eyes on me. All eyes here. That's the problem. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen. But for real, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you guys for, actually taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to me talk about a bunch of my little trauma stories that some of them funny, some of them that's funny that shouldn't be funny, and me just being an open diary with y'all. Like, I really appreciate y'all listening. So y'all, I got another story time for y'all. In this story time we have ET from ET Sneaky Link Gone. So at this time, y'all, me and ET was basically working at this fast food spot. And at this fast food spot, like, everybody basically working there, like, had their own person. Like, it was me and ET. It was another group of people because their whole family was a set of twins. It was the older brother. It was the younger brother. It was the mom. Y'all, I lied to y'all. Now, I'm dead serious. Like, the whole family worked there. So, it was them. It was, this other guy. It was other people, it was people that didn't matter. So, and it was this girl, we're gonna call her, this girl, we're gonna call her Fit. Not because, like, I like her fit or nothing, like, oh, I like your outfit, not the type of fit. I mean fit, like, she wants to fit in. Like, she wants to fit in real bad. And I ain't like nothing about that. I really hated that for her, actually. Like, I ain't like that. So, y'all, let's get into this video. Y'all, okay, so at this, fast food restaurant, basically, ask me about it later. Basically, me and ET was like the sisters there. Like, we got hired together. They basically made our schedule based off each other because, once again, at the time, your girl did not have a car. I knew how to drive, but I just didn't, have my own car at the time. So, y'all, one day, we're at work, and, I was the type of person at work. First off, I was a morning person, but I wasn't a morning person. Like, I could get up in the morning, barely, but, I like to work the morning shift because I want to have the rest of the day to myself. So, I worked the morning shift. So, we always had the morning shift. So, we had to be there probably like 5, 6, I can't remember. We used to have to be there real early, and then sometimes, if it was slow, we could leave early, especially because we've been there, already. So, basically, around this time, it was not even, y'all. It was not even, yes, it was actually. It was going into afternoon time. We're all at work. It's a slow day. We're all in there chilling. Our managers was cool. They was mad cool. And everybody, everybody got along. So everybody just sitting up there chilling in their own little spots in the little fast food spot. Like, everybody just posted up in their own spots, like behind the counter, of course, but like just, and me and ET are over, and I think we was in drive-thru. Yeah, we was over in drive-thru. So we over there, like, I'm just leaning on the window, like, we just talking or whatever. Like, and that was another thing. I didn't talk to everybody. Like, I would, but I wouldn't, like. Yo, ET, yo, this is like, she used to hate that. Like, people used to come up to her, in the morning and be like, what's wrong with Nee? Like, what's wrong with her? What is wrong with her? Girl, I don't know. Go ask her. And they look at me and I'm ask me a fuck ass thing. Go learn how to set you up if you want. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, don't lie. It was really people vibes that I would get, and I was just like, I'm not going for it. Like, I'm just good. And you gonna be like, yo, I know y'all probably like vibes. Look at these story times with these friends. Like, you can catch a vibe. Like, my job. Like I said, we all just chilling. I'm over in drive-thru at the window, and the managers are like, she's not loud with it. She's just walking around, just like checking people, just looking at people's stations. Seeing, we used to always keep our station clean. Like, we used to always make sure, our stuff was stacked, prepped, whatever we needed. Like, everything was just always on deck. So when she came to our station, she was just like, I like what I see, basically. Like, okay, cool. She was like, it ain't nothing going on. Like, I think, like, I feel like, basically, because they would always make sure we had our hours too. And she was like, I think, y'all have your hours for the week, y'all want to go home?
Where you going? Home. Where?
So, y'all, so we like, bad. So she going around, so I think somebody else overheard her ex is like, do we want to go home? And they all like, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. You asked them if they want to go home. Man, stop hating. Stop hating. One of the twos that, always got here early in the morning. Like, bro, we been here, like, and we always get our hours. So it's like, stop hating. Like,
where's your Saturday? It's not coming.
Like, so, basically, when they was doing all that, like, oh, that's crazy. So everybody like trying to see something like, oh, who ready to come in or who can leave, like this and that. So everybody checking the schedule doing that. Because we like, man, as soon as, she done do whatever she doing, one of the managers, ready to come out here, they gonna come out here and take our drawers and, they gonna break us down when we gone. Like, we don't gotta worry about that. So, y'all, I'm sorry. Fit comes up to us, y'all. It was like,
hey, y'all, like, what y'all about to do?
And we like, nah, we ready to go chill. Like, we ready to go chill. Like, I don't, police. So she was like, oh,
I'm trying to go with y'all.
So we like kind of look at each other and we like, you trying to go with us where? She's like, I'm trying to go chill with y'all. We like, oh no, like, I'm like,
we ready to go do some big girl stuff, like, I don't know if you up for what we do.
Not like we out here like doing coke or nothing. Like, we smoke, we drink, and people used to say that they did that, but like, it never gave that. They gave that. Like, you either be like too drunk too fast, and it's not like we care or like, especially like I didn't care. I was just like the type of person like, don't say like you drink. My brother, one of my brothers be like that. Like, he's a smoker, but like he always be wanting to drink, and then he can drink with me, and I'm like, I happen to be blessed with both. You can't do that. Like, okay, don't do that. And he be trying it, and he be getting sick, or he be passing out somewhere. So I'm like, listen, just don't. So y'all, I'm telling her we better go do big girl stuff.
Oh, I do this. I does this. Me and my homegirls, we do this all the time.
Look at them, we just start laughing. We kind of like walk away, but not walk away, but like just like, yeah, we kind of walked away. Ain't gonna lie. So like she continues to walk behind us. E.T. just turned around and was like,
yeah, blunt.
And I'm just looking at her like, do you? And at this time, we did walk to like our little break room or whatever, like getting our stuff, just talking. Like, Fit is like,
oh no, see, no, I don't have none. But I got the money for something. But like, I just need a plug. Like, it don't be no plugs around where I live at.
And we like, well, where do you live at? Because I feel like, when I'm sitting up there looking at the wall, y'all. Oh my God. I feel like, when you pull up, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like you get dropped off. So like, where do you live at? That you get a ride. So she's like, she lived in an area. She named the area that wasn't too far, actually, kind of like in the area where we lived in, to be honest. Like, so it wasn't too far from the job. So I'm like, oh, okay. And E.T. was like,
my man is the plug or whatever, so you can got it from my boyfriend.
And I was like, I'm not being mean. Like, I'm just like, I'm really want to see what this girl do. Like, is she really serious right now? I'm just like, and she was like,
oh yeah, that's not a problem. Like, that's not a problem.
So I'm like,
okay, well, that's cool and all, but you still don't even know if you can leave or not. Like, you had to ask the manager. Like, I ain't trying to get you in trouble. Like, oh, you just left with us type stuff. Like, no. So yeah, you might want to go talk to the manager.
So while, she was like, oh, bad. So she went and turned around. She runs like back up front. And you can hear her like, manager, like, can I leave? Manager, can I leave? Like, and manager like, everybody else is already leave. We already got everything set. Where was you at? Back there chasing behind us. Where was you at? That she wasn't even making sure you had a spot to go. Or, when somebody come in, like, you was worried about that, but she was worried about the wrong stuff, sweetie. So, y'all, she had, basically up there begging, so we got our stuff and we back there talking, and I'm like,
we like, no, absolutely not. Like, oh my God.
And like I said, we wasn't trying to be mean, so we didn't up this other girl like, oh no, you can't come with us. Like, we were just like, we rather not. Like, I just, in my head, I'm like, I just feel like this is gonna go bad. Like, I don't know why, and I feel like because she was too green. Don't mind that business. I told you I was young in those 3 times. But I just felt like, you know, she was too green. Like, somebody could really just rob that girl blind and like right in front of her face, and she just would not know it. Like, it wasn't even like she was green, like she was sweet. Another thing, she was green like Densey too. Like, y'all, she up there talking to the manager. So we basically like, come on, let's hurry up and get our stuff so we can go like on some real stuff. Let me crack the leg up. Like we gotta hurry up so we can go like on some real stuff. Like let's get our stuff and go, y'all. We getting our stuff. So one of the managers was like, oh, hold on, girls. We used to sign our basically like the receipt from after they used to count our drawdown, and basically like what it was, whether if it was even, over, under. We always had to sign the little things. You know, we trying to sign the paper, and we in there, and we talking to the manager, and we like, girl, like, why are you playing with us? And she busts out laughing, and we like, it's not funny. Like, come on, please. So she was like, no, she trying to go on with y'all. Like, she trying to go on with y'all, and we like, why you being funny, ET? Like,
no, like, can you like make her stay? Like, can you get her draw like slow?
ET said to count that girl draw slow or something. I was screaming. I'm not gonna lie, because at this point it was giving just like this is pathetic. And y'all, as we in there, we just laughing and joking. Like, me, ET, and the manager, we in there laughing and joking, and all you hear is like somebody knock on the door, and I'm like, but you know, it's cameras in the manager's office, so everybody just like looked over at the camera because it's a camera from the office. And Lord and behold, it's Fit. Girl, y'all, why do we open that door and Fit has all her stuff with her?
That's a knee slapper. Ugly.
The manager is looking at us still laughing like, can you put my drawer back in the register? Like, at this point, I stay. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So you know, manager like, oh, who said I told you could leave? And she was like,
You said after you count my drawer.
Oh my God. So she's like, I'm not done counting your drawer. Hold on. So she's
like, okay, I'll be right back. I'm about to go put my stuff in the car.
And now I ain't gonna lie, I started laughing because I'm like, oh my God, like, not she may put stuff in the car because she going with us, right? Like, yeah, oh my God. So she come outside with us, she put stuff in the car. So ET all like,
oh girl, you know, hurry up. Like, you know, I ain't trying to be, you know, I'm trying to chill, you know, the rest of my day.
So she's like, I'm coming. Like, yo, I gotta give a description of this girl.
Fit looked like a not heavy, but not thick, but like a watery. Like, she wasn't fat. She looked watery as hell. Like, I don't know, like 5'6", 5'7", watery weight. But like I said, even this is back in the day, watery weight. Hair not done. Like T ponytails going back. No part in the middle.
Anyway, so y'all, like I said, you know, and I'm not trying to bash the girl. Once again, I am not a basher. I am not a bully. I do not condone bullying. I am just keeping it real. This is what the hell was going on. That's what the hell she looked like. That's just that. Y'all, oh my God. So y'all, you know, she finally come back out. We leave. We go back to my house. When we go to, I'm sorry, y'all. On the way back to my house, ET like,
oh yeah, you got your money on you?
So, what I call the girl? Fit is like,
yeah, I got my money. It's right. How much is it gonna be?
So we look at each other, and I was like,
what are you getting? Like, what do you mean? How much is it going to be? Like, you know how much? You don't know how much your supply is?
So she was like,
oh, well, I guess I was just gonna get one. I was just getting one just to, you know, smoke with y'all.
And I'm like, She gave ET her money. ET ran to the house, you know, and went and got her something from her boyfriend. Came back up with her stuff, gave it to her. Now we go back to my house. We go back to my house, we chilling. You know, my house would be like the vibe would just be like very much chill when I was in a good mood. It was. So, you know, on the way home, I was like on Snapchat. This y'all back in the day. I'm on Snapchat, I'm recording, you know, like just left work, da. So my little cousin called me like, what are y'all doing? And we like, oh, we about to go back to the house, we about to go smoke and chill. And, you know, he's like, bet, I'm ready to be on my way. So I was like,
Bet, like, I see when you get there. I'm like,
we
oh.
get back to the house. We, you know, we waiting for him because, you know, we all want to smoke together. So, you know, we get to rolling up. I don't even think, y'all, oh my God, she didn't even know how to roll her own supply, y'all, her own. I was just like, Lord. So, we was like teaching her, like sitting there with her, you know, showing her how to do it and whatnot. And I can't even remember if she did or E.T. ended up doing it, but because I think E.T. was very much fed up. She was just like, give it here. So, y'all, this is where the story takes, you know, a bit of a turn. Y'all, now we all in the house. Baby Cuz got that E.T. fit. Baby Cuz did come with his cousin, other little cousin. So 2 little cousins and E.T., me, and Fit are all in my house smoking. Everybody had a blunt, okay? I'm sorry. Everybody had their own supply. So everybody rolled their own supply. So, you know, we was just really doing like 1 or 2 at a time. So I think we were smoking 2 other ones were already going around. So hers wasn't going around yet. Y'all, in the midst of us sitting here smoking, she starts like looking crazy, like rocking, y'all, eyes wide, all that. I am not playing. I'm like, and I just told y'all she had on them future seeing as glasses, so she looked crazy. I'm like, E.T., like what? In my head, I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with this girl? But I tap E.T. and I'm like making her look, like telling her basically to look at Fit. I'm not even realizing Fit's not talking. I never even realized that until I happened to look down at her and she's sitting there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like she looked like,
I don't know. She's like, she's ready to start fucking tweaking.
So they basically like looking at her and they look at us and they bust out laughing, y'all. I lie to you not. Like they bust out laughing.
So I'm like, Fit, you good? Like, you okay?
And she was like, no, first she's like,
I'm good, like, I'm good.
so I'm like, oh my God, like I know what that look is. And that look is basically, she about to start tweaking and she's trying to hold her composure because please do not tweak out in my goddamn house. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I don't want nobody tweaking out around me. I don't want, oh, you was the last person she was with when this happened. Like, do not get to doing no crazy stuff around me. Like I don't know. So, you know, when she was doing that, I'm like, nah, I feel like something wrong. Like, what's wrong with you? And she like,
I don't know, like, I don't know.
and she saw that,
Like, y'all high, y'all not high.
and we like, bitch, no, like, girl, what is wrong with you? Like, now I'm starting to, girl, what is wrong with you? Like,
I just don't start that weird ass shit in.
so E.T. just looking like, I don't think she meant to, but the way E.T. was just looking at her the whole time, she was just very much mugging this damn girl. Like, she was very much fed up at this damn point. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, oh my God, this is not about to happen. Like, this cannot be happening. Like
what? Let's keep it a buck.
How do I explain this? Like, girl, how old are you, girl? Oh my God. I need to check this little girl ID to see if she was above the age of 18. I'm in here doing drugs with a minor. I am going to jail. Yeah, I'm going back to jail.
So y'all, I'm like, oh no, like what's wrong with you? Like, what you need, some water? It's not hot in here. Do you want me to turn the air up? Like, I mean, you know, down because the air was on. Like, it's summertime, it was hot. So I'm like, and it's not hot in here. It was very much cold in my house. I was freezing. And she's like, no, I'm just hot. I'm just hot.
Freezer, grabbed a fucking hot dog, rinsed it off in water, put it in the goddamn microwave, made her a damn hot dog, and put it in some bread and gave it to her. I was like, eat this.
I'm like, bitch, really? Like, okay. Maybe, this is me talking to Fit.
Maybe you do need to eat, like...
I don't know. And I lied to y'all not. This whole time, the cousins is still, the guys, they still over there laughing. Like, I mean, everybody was high, but I don't know what the hell was her problem. And she was like, and then she started going with this is when I started getting mad, y'all. And it's like, oh my God, why would y'all get mad at that girl? I don't give a damn. Y'all started getting mad when she was basically like,
oh my God, what did y'all put in this weed?
and she all trying. Figure herself, what did y'all put in this weed? And I'm like,
we ain't doing that. So, let me tell you something. Everybody in this room was smoking the exact same thing as you. You hear me? And everybody else in here is fine, except you. So, I don't know what's wrong with you. But yeah, we're going to have to get this together. Like, come on, let me help you out. Like, I ain't even trying to be rude. I ain't trying to be funny.
and she was like, she started crying, y'all. And I'm like, E.T. is like, oh, hell no. We're not doing this. She started crying. E.T. was like, where your phone at? Where your bag at? And she was like, still crying. E.T. like going around her, like trying to grab her stuff for her, you know. And then, you know, the guys did stop laughing when she started crying. It was just like, oh, fuck no. Like, everybody was just like, no, bro. Like, here we go. Like, I feel like everybody has been around a person to tweak out. And it's not... If you don't know them or if you're not close with them, it's very annoying to have to deal with. Like, so, y'all, so cute. So, y'all, basically, what was I just talking about? I'm basically like, why are you crying? She was like,
Because I feel like I'm embarrassing myself. I feel like y'all don't like me no more.
I'm like, girl, we never did. But, you know, now we really don't. But it's like,
So, she was like, you know, I just feel like I embarrassed myself. And I was like, girl, you didn't, I was like, girl, I told you from jump, you know, don't overdo it because I told you we've really been doing this for a while. So, we can roll up back to back to back to back to back and be fine. Like, know your limit. Like, if you feel like you two up there and... girl, you need to stop. Like, if you feel like you got your a nice little buzz, a cooler buzz, go ahead and stop. Like, I don't know who you're trying to impress. That's not going to impress me. That's very much just doing nothing but pissing me the fuck off. Because now, look at you. Now I have to deal with this. Like, you're in my house tweaking the hell out because you don't know how to make not even grown decisions, your own decisions. So yeah, this is on you. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be funny. Matter of fact, that girl was 18 because I believe she had just graduated high school. You know, I'm not trying to be mean or funny, but like, this would be a life lesson for you. Like, just don't. So y'all, she, you know, she was still crying. You know, I'm talking to her just like this. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not ready to sit up here. And I can't even like baby you because I don't know you. Like, not saying I can't baby a person. Y'all, this situation was just very annoying. I didn't want to. Like, honestly, I'm just like, so y'all, you know, I'm like, you know, so what do you want to do? And I'm like, do you want to take her to the hospital? Mind y'all, this is a conversation that is now going on in front of, you know, that's been going on in front of her, but now we just excluding her because she don't know where she want to go, what she want to do. She don't know who to call. She can't call nobody. So it's like she can't even help us with her own situation. I'm like,
you know, E.T., what do you want to do? Like, do you want to take her to the hospital or something? Like, maybe they can help her call her people.
She's like, I'm not going to no hospital. I'm not dropping that girl off. They're gonna see my license. They're gonna see my car on camera if we drop her off.
I'm like, oh my God, you are. I mean, yeah, I get it. Because I'm like, not you thinking about yourself. But like, yeah, because they're going to be like, once again, y'all was the last ones with her. They're going to run the camera back. It's going to look crazy. Like, us leaving her at the front of the hospital would definitely go crazy. But, y'all, so she starts like, y'all, can we, she starts breathing a little harder. And
She's like, can y'all please call the, oh my God, did someone have an asthma problem?
I'm like, girl, I don't even, girl, you had the asthma taking so damn long. Like, you about to give me an anxiety attack. I know that. Like, she's like, can someone just call the police? Oh.
Get that girl, get her stuff, get it. I'm sorry, did you not see that damn weed playing on my balcony? Did you see that big ass weed playing on my balcony? Call the police, are you the police? Get that girl out my house. Girl, you're trying to get me arrested.
And that's that. And that's that.
And that's that. And that's that.
And that's that. Get out. That's that. So, y'all, when she said that, everybody was like, oh, no, oh, hell no. Because now you tweaking because everybody know, like, what's on my balcony. And it wasn't even one. It was actually two of them out there. Like, everybody know what's on my balcony. Everybody in here got, you know, supplied, you know. And this is, like I said, back in the day. So, this is not legal. Like, like, no. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. So, E.T. was basically like,
Give me her stuff. Give me her stuff. She was like, y'all help her.
the guys helped the girl up. And I'm like, you know, ain't gonna lie, like, E.T. left on my damn house and is walking down the hall. I make sure they get her up. You know, I hold the door open. She didn't leave, but she's like up the hall or something. Like, just like, you can tell she's irritated.
So I'm like, E.T., hold on. Like, wait a minute, y'all. I'm like, what are we about to do?
She's like,
We're taking her home. She's gonna go to her mother can take her to the damn hospital. She wanna go to the hospital so bad.
girl, gets to going off, and y'all, why everybody bust out laughing? I'm sorry, like, not E.T., but like me and cousins, like, I bust out laughing because it's like we were still high and it was a serious moment. But like, girl, you was really mad and you was really fat up. But I am too, but I don't know why I was laughing. Like, ow, shit, son. And the girl was like holding on to them.
Like, I can't go home. I cannot go home like this. I cannot go home like this.
And I was like, grab the girl some water or something. You know, like I said, we out the door. Going downstairs to the car. She like, I'm like, oh, you had to like kind of like, not being funny, y'all. I'm like, you gonna have to kind of like walk on your own a little bit, try to get yourself together. And not saying like, y'all, they had to like, she was drunk, they had to, we was just basically like, make sure like she can put her arms around y'all, like make sure she could, I don't know if she was like, she said she was dizzy or like she couldn't really walk. I don't know what the hell was going on, but like, yeah. So, you know, I'm noticing like, oh, she kind of okay. Like, girl, just, you know, try to walk it off a little bit, you know, because while I lived at inside my apartments, like, the way we was walking, first off, I have a long hallway, then an elevator, then you gotta go down the other hallway and go out the door. It was gonna be a walk to get outside anyway, so I'm like, yeah, just try to walk it off, like, you know, maybe we get outside, we get some air, we get some fresh air, maybe you'll feel better. So, baby cousin, I'm ready to say his name. Baby cousin them are like, you know, y'all dipping, y'all going. So we like, nah, she live around the corner. Like, we ready to drop her off. We coming right back. So they like, all right, back, cool. Yo, we driving in the car. We driving, we probably like 3 minutes from this girl house. And E.T. is driving, y'all. Like, she is putting the pedal to the metal. I'm like, like, damn, if I mean, when I put my little seatbelt on, like, you should wear seatbelts for safety, but I'm going to do what I want. 3 minutes from her house, she said the most annoying thing that just made me want to open her door while E.T. was driving and just, like, push out the door. Yo, she turns around and was like, not turn around, you know, she in the backseat, so she's
like, y'all, I feel so much better. Like, I don't know what that was about. Like, I mean, if y'all want, we can go back to the house, like, and finish chilling. Like, I don't have to go home because, you know, my parents are actually not expecting me home, like, for, you know, a little bit while or so.
And we like, oh, no. I don't know what you're going to tell your parents, but you're going home, and we're about to pull up. And as we're saying that, we're pulling into the girls into a fit driveway.
Mommy,
Yes.
I was Mommy.
You want gummies? All right, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Thank you. So, y'all, you know, we pulling this our driveway as we saying this, and we like, I don't know if you're gonna tell your mama, but like, yeah, you can't go with us, you know. Hope you feel better or whatever. But the girl was just basically like, what am my parents ex? I'm like, I mean, tell them you got off early and like we dropped you off home, like. And she was like, oh, okay, like, because we really want you to get out this car. Like, I mean, that's what E.T. told her to say. So, E.T.'s like, yeah, tell him we dropped you off. And, you know, she got out the car. You know, when she shut that door, E.T. was backing out. E.T. didn't even let that girl walk away from the car. She shut the door and E.T. was backing out her driveway. I was cracking up. And then the windows was down, so I know like she heard me. And then E.T. started laughing too because she started laughing at me, laughing at her. So I'm like, oh my God. So she kind of looked at the car like,
so long, farewell, I'll be just saying goodnight.
I hate to go and leave this.
so long. Yeah. We drive back to the house, you know, so we all ended up, you know, mobbing back in together, going back upstairs, going back in the house. And baby cuz was like, oh y'all didn't tell y'all. Baby cuz was like, oh, she left her supply. And I'm like, oh no, she didn't leave that. We peeped that, like, and that's for us, for our traumas and troubles and tribulations. You did the most, and now you need to learn your lesson from trying to fit in. Like, that's not cute. That's not cool. You up here ready to have a whole goddamn heart. I don't even know what she was about to have because I don't know what the hell was wrong with you. That girl needs some milk. I don't know. All I know is when we went back to work, the manager asked, you know, how it went. Because, like I said, the manager was cool. She knew what we did. So we kind of, like, told her what happened. You know, people be running their mouth. Somebody tell somebody else. Because the manager was, like, our age, too. So, or the assistant manager was. So, you know, everybody get to running their mouth. And, you know, by the time the girl do come into work, everybody knows that you done tweaked out while trying to fit in. So, not that like, oh, it's funny, y'all was making fun of her. I honestly wasn't making fun of her. I was very much irritated with her for trying to be somebody you weren't, like. And it's not like some, oh, that's what you get. I mean, that's what, you know, the other kids her age was saying. But I was just like, don't do that shit. That was lame. Don't do that ever again. Like, and I don't feel like we was petty because we took you home.
Told you about this multiple times.
What else did you want us to do? So I don't feel like we was really petty. Like, petty is and just making you get the hell out and find your own way home and not even trying to help you. Gave you a hot dog. Try to get some water. Help you get to the car. I feel like we did our part. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, by the time we got to work, you know, she basically was like, head of shame, doing a walk of shame, didn't want to lift her head up to look at us, like, and like I said, I'm mad because I felt like it was giving Mean Girls, like, and it's not even that, like, you just feel embarrassed, and it's like, don't even talk to us at this point, like, and when I say don't talk to us, I mean, like, don't try to kick it with us no more, like, we can talk, we're at work, like, don't try to kick it with us no more, don't do that. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you. None of that. So, y'all, thank y'all for listening to the story time. Y'all stay true to yourself. Don't be out here doing things y'all know damn well y'all can't do. And you'll be out here looking like... He want his gummies. You going to be out here looking like fit, y'all. That's what you're going out here looking like. Okay, Steve. Mommy, all right. Okay, so I like y'all. I see y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Got it? Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all. Like, this came from one of y'all not subscribing, by the way. Keep playing me.